Hi, thank you for joining me tonight. My name is Brittany Barber, and some of you may recognize me. I am the program coordinator for the Malloy Jordan East Winston Heritage Center. I know I have been a new face around the area. I've been here since May, but one of the things that you should know about me is that I am also a graduate student at East Carolina University, and I'm actually completing my internship this semester here at the East Winston branch. I've been fortunate enough to work with Wright Adams and my colleagues in order to work on my internship and gaining experience in different areas of the library. For my internship, one of the projects that we have is to present an in-service project to you, our board members and our friends and our colleagues that are here listening to me. And so when I was discussing this with Mr. Adams, one of the things that we kept coming back to was the need for entrepreneurship classes in this area. East Winston is a special location. The history of the library is really unique because we are now currently the oldest branch in the Forsyth County system since Central has been recently remodeled. And we are in a historically black area, and we were the first African American library in the county. So now our collection is African American centric. We house memorabilia from the African American high school here. We have African American programs. We celebrate Kwanzaa and do lots of various things. And our demographic that we serve is largely either homeless, unemployed, or senior citizens. The few young adults that we have come in are either not working currently or they're trying to find employment somewhere. So by reaching out into our community, knowing that it's an urban setting and knowing that it is an area that does not have a lot of job growth or job opportunities, presenting these entrepreneurship classes really is a way for us to reach into our community and serve those around us. So one of the things that we talked about is starting some entrepreneurship classes here at the East Winston branch. And in doing so, we need to make sure that our class and our staff are fully prepared in understanding what that entails. So for my presentation, I decided to put together this little slideshow of what all having these courses means to the community and how best to serve them through staff education. I lost my cursor, I'm sorry. So to start off with, what is entrepreneurship? Entrepreneurship is defined as the act of setting up a business or businesses, taking on the risk of financial risk in order to have a profit. For the library, that means that since we are a cornerstone of the community, since we are the place that these patrons come to us for job help, for resources, for shelter, especially in our area, having these programs, like I've already said, is just such a way to fill this need in the community and show our patrons and our community that your circumstances do not define your future, that you can take advantage of the resources of your local library and you can take advantage of these programs and these classes, the networking that I'll get to later on, and you're able to make yourself more than your housing situation, more than your financial situation, but you have to put forth the effort. How can the library help? So touching on this again, libraries play a crucial role in supporting these entrepreneurs. We offer resources, and through our diverse selection of resources, we're able to work with entrepreneurs in all stages, whether it's writing a business proposal, showing them how to work on gathering loans from a financial institution, or even market research and prototyping. The library is able to show and help select accurate information for these entrepreneurs. Libraries also now are becoming very involved with STEM and STEAM programming, and I'll touch on this later on in my presentation, but STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and math. And one of the things we've had great success with here, it's so fun to play with, is the 3D printer. So libraries more and more are offering 3D printers and digital media suites. And these areas where we're able to teach patrons and teach these young entrepreneurs how to use social media for your marketing, how to create a prototype, how to enlist, resources and network through other people that can help you succeed. I put in one of these quotes. I know you're not supposed to add quotes to a presentation, but this is one of my favorite ones, and I will not read the whole thing to you. But this is from the ALA president, Sari Feldman, and it just touches on how in the digital age, libraries are transforming to maximize our collections, community connections, and expertise alongside new technologies. And really, as much as I love the traditional library setting, and it will always hold a significant place in my heart. My background is in English literature. Libraries now are not solely about reading, and in order for the library to succeed and to continue to grow and thrive in this ever-changing technological world, it is so important for us to know and to promote ourselves as these hubs of high-end technological information, high-end technology with 3D printers, and make sure that we are up to standard on everything that we have. Because if we present these programs and we work on trying to promote and show everybody how much we have to offer, more, that we're so much more than just books, we're so much more than just an internet connection, we're so much more than free Wi-Fi. If we fail to make sure that we are at our very best through our staff education, through the quality of our products, then we fail ourselves because we aren't able to be taken seriously. One of the ways that we are working here at East Winston to promote the entrepreneurial programs is through entrepreneurial classes. Libraries, such as us, are able to partner with local businesses to offer classes, mentoring, and even networking opportunities. An example of this is hosting a small business fair. Sometimes they're referred to as an entrepreneurial fair. We are actually having one here coming up at East Winston, and this is where we're able to invite the entire community, the entire county, to come, and we'll have tables and snacks and just an open venue for entrepreneurs to come and present and showcase their products. It gives a great way for people to market themselves, to network with others. We'll have the local community colleges here that will give information out about some business classes and things like that. So it's really just a great way to have an open house, to show what the library is doing, to reach new people. And we're in North Carolina. Free food always brings in people, is one of the best ways to get patrons. Some other class ideas that we've been toying around with that we're hoping to start include a small business boot camp, business that have food trucks, business basics, and even marketing 101. I know that one of our coworkers who owns his own business on the side loves the idea of the food truck, but he's a book truck. This touches back on what I was speaking on earlier, where it is so important for us to have high-end technology for these patrons. in any situation, as high end as your budget can allow. I'm not saying that we have to go and spend millions of dollars, but buying the top product instead of the budget one is going to be beneficial to everyone involved. And having a dedicated space for these tools only solidifies that this is important to the library. It's not something that we just throw up every time somebody asks. This is a fixture of the library in today's society, and this is important for us to use. Collaborating with groups such as the U.S. Small Business Administration and the Association of Young Entrepreneurs is a wonderful way for libraries to work with foundations that are already established. Here in Forsyth County, some of these include the Winston-Salem Speed Networking, Innovators and Entrepreneurs of Winston-Salem, and Startup Grind of Winston-Salem. We've even partnered with Forsyth Tech and some other community colleges around the area to promote entrepreneurship classes. And these companies and these businesses are so willing and able to come out and work with us on any product that we need. One of the great reasons why libraries are so important for entrepreneurs is that we are able to access specialized business databases. Whether this is through NC Live or another database, we have access to things and we can put patrons in line with accurate, detailed, and effective information without them having to go through Google and count through many hits that are incorrect. Some of these are just some that I pulled off of our Forsyth County website. eBrary, which are authoritative ebooks in a wide range of topics. And NC Live Business Portal is another great one that links to a collection of business and management resources that are all through NC Live. I talked about it earlier, but I'm going to touch on it one more time. STEM programs, this is another forward-thinking push that we have here at East Winston, and we're very involved in training our staff and preparing ourselves and making sure that we're well educated on this. These programs involve youth and are a great way to engage the next generation in coding and STEAM activities. So we host Girls Who Code, which is a nationwide project specifically for young girls to work on learning how to code, and they build apps, they build games. We've used different things such as BristleBots and Bloxels for fun. Those are great for older elementary kids. We've built wind turbines, alternative energy robots. We do a lot with the STEM technology, and it's really a great way to incorporate science into the library. These are just some of my works consulted, but I wanted to thank you all for coming and listening to me and supporting me through this semester, through all of the running around and the craziness and the questions. I have a great support system here at East Winston and in Forsyth County. I'm so very thankful for all of you and for letting me come and speak to you this evening. Thank you so much for your time.